Libra. Now I'll be laying out a few more cards, first of all for love and then career, to see what's coming up around you in a little bit more detail. So let's have a look first and foremost at love for you, Libra, and what's coming up around love. Okay, the Queen of Swords has come up twice, so I think this major decision or confidence or assertion is coming up around your love. Okay, so I feel you're going to be much more assertive, and your communication is just going to be through the roof. I think a lot of people are going to want to hear from you. I think there's possibly someone waiting on you to reach out to them even. Someone's possibly anticipating or growing anxious. You've got the moon here to hear from you, to hear how you've been, especially if you've been silent, okay, tight-lipped, the bird. So if it's been tight-lipped, that you might hear from someone, okay, that has been very silent or possibly has blocked you. And if it's not them, if this is you as the swords, then this is you actually going silent on someone. So if that assertion means backing away and completely ending communication, major endings, that could definitely happen. And it's going to leave someone in a really anxious position here. So possibly an ex or a lover, or maybe someone you need time away from. But it's a stubborn energy, and it's not stubborn in a bad way. I feel with the Hierophant, the horns of the Hierophant, which can represent Taurus. Taurus can be quite a stubborn sign. When they're cemented in their ways, then there's no moving them. So I don't know if this is behavior you might see come from a Taurus, maybe a Cancer, the Scorpio, but if it's not them, Libra, I think this is you. Okay, Hierophant demands respect. Okay, and I feel like a lot of you are putting up, you might even be giving ultimatums. Okay, and sort of ultimatums sometimes come up with that Two of Pentacles for me, and I think the Two of Swords, I feel like, well, it could be you that has that assertion and says you need to make a decision. Either you need to change your behavior, something's got to give here. And I think someone will try to negotiate. Okay, Three of Pentacles can be seen as the negotiation card. It can be of, well, we see this image of a man and he's building up the wall here. So he's trying to lay foundations, okay? Brick by brick, he gets there. So I think there's someone that's going to try to make progress with you. Again, how much progress they're actually going to make is hard to say, but I feel like someone wants to keep the lines of communication open because that door is open. So if this is someone that sort of shut you out and pulled away from you, it means that they might not necessarily pull away entirely, okay? If they are thinking about ending things with you or ending communication, I don't think they've made a decision about it yet. It could be that they're indecisive and they want to keep the door open, so they don't want to shut the door completely. Maybe they're waiting to earn more respect from you, Libra. Maybe that's what they're waiting for. Maybe subconsciously or emotionally they feel like they need to protect themselves. But the moon here is, it is Cancer energy, but it's also a motherly energy. The moon is divine feminine. And what that can represent is that it's a motherly or fussing energy. So someone could be, there's an element of fussing, and I feel like that's further reiterated by the Page of Swords, because he's a bit of an anxious figure. He likes to fuss about things because he doesn't really know, where he stands or what's happening. So it could be that someone's, maybe even to the point where they might be annoying you, Libra. They might be sort of, it might be too much for you to handle, and you might have to sort of draw the line and sort of go silent on them. I mean, I don't know, or you might say something that will really put them in their place. I definitely feel that's happening for some of you, but I think it's anxiousness with the moon. The boat is a journey. You are going on some sort of journey here. The door is open, so I feel like the universe, with these major arcana cards, the universe is opening up romantic doors for you. I mean, the Hierophant can often indicate marriage, relationships, tradition, and ceremony. So for some of you, you might be undergoing that transformation, and it could be a proposal, especially from someone you haven't heard from a long time, in a long time. It could be opening the doorway to those sorts of opportunities and planning and talking about these things, you know, things that were perhaps you sort of were in two minds about and not sure where you sit. I mean, the Hierophant is tradition. It's steeped in Venus energy. And this can be sensuality and romance. And Page of Wands is a very lustful figure. So I feel like there's a lot of intimate moments. But it's almost like you'll have these intimate moments and not speak about them. It's almost like they're a little bit hush-hush for some reason. So that could be coming up around some of you. Let's have a look at career or finance. See what's coming up there for you, Libra. Okay, that card definitely wants to come out. Okay, Three of Swords. Okay, there's definitely a situation you need to be careful of. You've got the Three of Swords, Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is suspicion. Nine of Wands is capricious energy. You might be hesitant about something here. And you can see sort of camouflaging into the woods here, and he's almost like peering onto the Three of Swords. There's something you might witness, or there's something going on behind closed doors, and I think you're queuing on about these things. Libra, it might be a betrayal of sorts, okay? It might be inner conflict, it might be gossip or scandal or a lot of indecisiveness or something that happens in career. It can be hurt or a blow to the ego, I feel, okay? And I say that because the Page of Wands I feel like he does carry a bit of egotistic energy. And especially if you're involved in sort of a third-party dynamic, if you're collaborating with multiple people, multiple parties, multiple clients, you might find out that this person is going behind your back and consulting someone else, and it might not sit well with you. You might feel an element of betrayal, and especially if you've put in a lot of hard work, and that hard work is evident with the Seven of Pentacles, which has come up twice for you. So I think in terms of career, maybe that Seven is looking how far you've come in a situation. You're assessing things, but there's a toughness, there's a burden. The Ten of Wands, you know, it's almost like he's bound to the forest, thinking, contemplating, his mind racing. And maybe your mind going into overdrive is more to do with career than love. I also want to say something about celebrating too soon. Three of Cups is here, and yes, it is a card of celebration, it is a card of joy, it is a card of being present in the moment, but the Three of Swords, I feel, overrides it. And I also get the energy that someone is not taking something seriously enough. Someone is not managing well, not coping well with that Two of Pentacles that came up. There is someone here who's potentially not able to cope. And it might be you, Libra, and it could be someone you're working with or connected to. But you might see... But they're going to be subtle about it. They're not going to tell you, I don't think. You might see it in their behavior. I think you'll pick up on these things, but they won't overtly tell you until things get pretty bad. So I don't know if they're waiting. The Seven of Pentacles coming up twice, that Nine of Wands, if they're sort of watching and waiting when to strike, or when to tell you, or when to approach you. And if this isn't them, it's you, Libra. You might be the one that's sort of doing that. And I feel like people might not know boundaries. Again, something or someone might be demanding and overstep their boundary towards you in the workplace. I do. I feel with assertion here, you'll come around and you'll be able to address the situation, which is quite good. But I don't think someone's playing a fair game here, Libra. I don't think someone's being very ethical or moral in a certain situation. And the Scorpio, the death card energy can be secretive energy. And I feel if this is happening, then it's happening on the down low. It might be happening behind your back. You might have suspicions about this. With that Page of Swords, can be a suspicious figure. And I think you'll queue on. And I think you'll see it. I do. It might not be easy to deal with, but I think coming into that Queen of Swords energy, you'll be able to really manage it quite well and not drop the pentacles here. So I think that's the light at the end of the tunnel, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful month. Take care and bye for now.